Elle struggled to get to sleep that night. As she lay there, in the old classroom of that school. She was getting further and further into Raven Creek, and it brought up a load of old memories. For some reason, seeing all these high-rise buildings had brought back the day she finally escaped. After sitting in her house for God knows how long, she heard gunshots, more so than usual. At this point, there were less and less gunshots every day. The zombies were winning the battle. However, this sounded like a large group, potentially 3 or 4 survivors. She knew if a group had lasted this long, they were capable, and they could likely help her. She considered her possibilities, and in the end decided it was best to try and go where the gunfire was. So she quickly packed up her things and went in search of the shooting. On the way, however, she was swarmed by zombies. She couldn't break through on her own, and instead had to retreat, climbing up a nearby emergency ladder to the roof of a high-rise. There she had to stay, waiting out the horde, hoping they would lose interest and move on, before she succumbed to the elements. She'd packed enough food and water to last her a few days, but after that it was going to be a struggle. As she sat there, exposed to the elements, day after day, she contemplated her life, her choices, and whether it was even worth fighting anymore. She could just jump, be consumed. What did it matter anymore? The world was ending. What was the point in resisting? But she shook off these thoughts and kept going, and even when her food and water ran out, and the horde still lingered around the base of the building, she kept persevering. And just when her last bit of hope was starting to fade away, she heard a noise, a new noise, one she hadn't heard in a long time. Helicopter. She couldn't quite see it, but she knew it was close. She jumped up and down, she waved her arms, trying to get attention, and then suddenly she saw it in the distance, flying low over the high-rises. Thankfully it noticed her, and with enough landing space on the roof, it was able to land and get her safely off of the high-rise. This was how she first came into Nexus's care. They had just secured the cure from Joseph Caldwell's body at Fort Redstone. She couldn't believe her luck. She also couldn't believe that Joseph Caldwell had actually succeeded in this quest, something she never thought possible after hearing his ramblings way back when. But she accepted it, just thankful to see other humans, thankful to finally be safe after months and months of torture. She finally had hope, a new purpose, a new lease on life. But now as she came back to the old overgrown classroom, she considered the zombies she'd seen wearing Nexus's hazmat suits. Why were they here? She'd seen no record of previous attempts at getting into Raven Creek. It was deemed too dangerous. Why were there others here? What was their purpose? And for that matter, why was she here? If there were others before her, why was she sent in on her own? What was going on? She had to find out. Hello my fellow spuds and welcome back to another episode of Project Zomboid. So, it is the morning. For the sound of it, we've got a nice fun zombie outside, so we're going to have to be quick. You take these shelves down. Pop the shelves in the shelves, as you do. There it is. Hello, you. Put that away. What is our weight looking like? We're 84 and going down. Fine, we can afford to eat something. We've got a lot of random stuff. Got a lot of sweets and things. See a couple of sweets. Right, here we go. Right, satchel has some chips in it. Nice. Okay. This episode, like I said previously, we need to loot in the general nearby vicinity. We're going to see if there are any more variants. First of all, we need to go and loot the pharmacy. We're going to loot this medical center. Hopefully find some decent stuff in there. After that, we'll see how it goes. But there's the nearby street we need to go to, as well as some nearby industrial areas. So there's quite a lot for us to get through. See how it goes. Oh, jeez, that was a lot closer than I thought it was. Right, okay. Any more for any more? It looks fairly safe apart from the ones there. Let's go chuck the stuff that we don't need away in the car. We'll start off on the pharmacy and push on from there. Before anything else, let's just... What is the 49? Now, is that as good as our other one? Yes. Bushcraft Kitty Pack. Like, I'm intrigued by this. I don't know why. It looked really, really funny. Can we just, like, equip it on back just for a second? Oh, my God. That looks awesome. You know what? I'm taking it. We're using this from now on. Okay. Right, that's everything in the boot of the car. Let's try and get into the pharmacy. We've got a normal zombie there. It's fine. I just love this bag. ridiculous. It's got little teeth. So, oh no, oh, they meant to be ears. I can't quite, I think they're meant to be ears. Oh, it's just funny. Ridiculous. Okay. Got a tough C. Ooh, magnesium striker. Why is that in a pharmacy? I mean, the pharmaceutical one I get, but still. Metalworking monthly? Hang on, what? Make sterling silver knife fork. Okay, cool. Good cooking. And there's adult magazines everywhere in here. Yeah, okay, fine. We still haven't had the absinthe yet, so we're gonna have a fun time when we get back. And we've got it back here. Can't get into. Disassemble. Surgeon mag? Sure. Broken electronic parts? Okay. Nothing else in there. Okay. Not a huge amount of stuff that would actually be useful for our lab equipment stuff, but not bad. A few bits. Take it. Anything in the bins? Some more cardboard boxes. Might as well. Okay. I think it's time we went into this hospital then. I'm presuming there's going to be a lot of zombies in here, so I'm a little bit worried. We should hopefully be alright. Really hoping we'll be alright. What is the condition of this? I'm really worried it's going to be really low. Actually, it's barely gone down at all since we last used it. So I think we're okay. Okay. Medical center. What have we got over here? Just some houses. Some more houses. A very packed street. I can hear a lot of zombies. Hydrogen peroxide. I think we're going to find some decent stuff in here. Some acid. Medium box of trash. It's heavy, but we could take it. Okay, we've got to grab a Z. House key. Garter? Okay, we've got feral. Hop. Quickly. Just need to watch out for them coming down the stairs as well. Quickly checking here. Hand mirror, bath sponge, antidepressants, cough syrup. That's a cool chair. I like that. Oh god. Why are there a load of... Are they strippers? Why are there a load of bunny zombies? What are you doing here? Oh. Bunny suit, bunny tail. Bunny ears. Look. They all came out of this one office. Oh my god, there are loads of them. Get ready for runners. Here we go. Oh my god. No more sprinters. Seriously, we're getting tired already? Barely even started. Running on fumes. That's appropriate. We could actually sleep in here. Yeah, bathroom. Looks like a tiny little, yeah, tiny little area. There are some beds. That one's got an MRE. Pretty much cleared the second floor. I don't hear many more zombies, so I think we might be a bit more in the clear. Anything in here? Why is there ground... It just said there ground beef. Why is there ground beef in the hospital? So creepy. Not keen on this. I can hear one. It's just like whispers. It's freaky as anything. I haven't found like the supply room. I'm presuming there is a supply room in here somewhere. Maybe that's the next floor. Okay. We're on the top floor. We're getting pretty tired. Medical coat. Here we go. Here's some stuff. Ooh. Okay. Oh, there is another floor. I'll leave that for a minute. White corn. Melted ice cream. Something. Right, okay. This floor is completely safe. We are pretty tired, so maybe what we should do is we should just go into one of these rooms. Go to sleep? We might as well. I mean, we can actually sleep on this. Average quality, which is better than the chairs. So that's something. So look, we did find a book, so let's remove the book cover. Please be something good. Damn. Chocolate on the floor. Right, we found bunny stuff. All sorts of random bits and bobs. What is our weight looking like? It's still going down in weight, that's fine. Okay, we are pretty tired, so I think maybe we should just wait a little bit and then we'll explore what I'm presuming is the last floor up here, and then we'll push on. I'll see you guys in a sec. Right. Okay, 7 o'clock. I did hear something smash. Makes me think a zombie is around here somewhere. And I could hear one beforehand, so I'm presuming it's nearby. It's either on this floor or the floor below, but I didn't see any on this floor. Makes me think it might be the floor below. Right, yeah, this is definitely the top floor. There's like a helipad there. Only 2 rooms. Oh, 1 room, but it's good. Right, okay. Forceps? We could take the painkillers. Some more of that stuff. Cotton swabs? And a suture needle. I'll take both of them. Gauze. Improved band-aid. We need gauze for the medical lab. But we need a load of other stuff that we're nowhere near finding enough of, so... Hospital gown? No. Okay, that looks like it then. Okay, well, we looted that whole thing and we found... this stuff. What do we do with this? I'm not even going to talk about what we could do with that. Yeah. We can do stuff with that. That's a... yeah, I'm not going to get into that this series. That'll be a very different series. Go dump the stuff back in the car. And then we'll push down to actually where we wanted to go originally. Jesus. Oh, you dick. I knew I could hear one. Oh, that's really annoying. Okay. We got a scratch. It's okay. We're okay. Fine. Everything's fine. Need to get out of here. We've got Screecher and a few others. Got a coffee shop, a pizza whirl, and something else there. I don't think they're worth looting. Looks like there's barely anything there. Right, okay. A little bit concerned about how much space we've got. Because we're running out quite quickly. Let's get in the car. Let's check them out quickly. So we are here. We want to get to this street. Now, is it actually worth doing this? I could just walk that. That wouldn't be too big an issue. I'd rather, especially with all this residential area, there's probably going to be a lot of zombies. I think what we'll do is we'll go check out what these shops are. We might even go across to these ones. Then we'll loop back up to this. See what this is as well. And then I think we'll just go back, and I think we'll drive back. I think that's probably the best thing to do. There's a few bits in houses that might be quite good, especially if we can loot them. There's also sheds. Look. Nothing in that kitchen. In there. Okay, so it's down this street, is it? Okay, there's another necromancer up there. Right. Oh. Seriously? Okay. This isn't good so far. This is not a good start. I think what we're going to do is we're going to ignore them for the most part. Got just a couple of normal zombies. Tough C. Legal services, they might have some books in there. Right, I'm just going to check out this house quickly. These generators, that would have been really handy to have a while ago. Need all that. Thank you. Salt especially, because we can use that to dry more food. Yeah, I'm not checking out the last room. It sounds like there's multiple zombies in there. Not worth it. Not worth it at all. Take them. Right. There is a bookshop. Still loads and loads of camper vans. Oh, there's one. Well, okay, lighter. Glad we took that one out when we did. God. Quickly jump into the legal services, if we can. Actually remove the broken glass this time, rather than think it's removed and it's not. No books. No books. Books. Computer mouse. And taffy. Don't really need that. That could be useful. Poke our nose in Enigma books. Smoking. Interesting. Did we need the third one? I don't know if we've got the third one, but we do need it. We actually need it, so that's fine. And that. Fishing 2 would be good. Right, come on. Just need the geology book. Was that tailoring 1? We could do with tailoring 1. No, we don't need tailoring 1. What are we doing? Ah! We need tailoring 1. We've already read tailoring 2. Gunsmithing we've already got. Last one. Still nothing. Right, remove the covers. Just in case. Because we could save some weight. Like that. So we've got 2 of the same book. Oh, and it's in another Hebrew textbook. Thanks, bookshop. Really useful that was. Right, Wendy's Eatery and Val Insurance. There are not going to be any books in any of them, though, are there? There are some upstairs. Tough see. Okie doke. One of them's going to be the Necromancer one. There it is. I suppose at least we can have a quick peek at that. It's not any stronger, to my knowledge, than any of the other ones. As long as we take it out first, or relatively soon, should be fine. Yeah, so right, let's just double check this, because we've only encountered one before. That was a grabber. Okay, now it's a fat, so it does change the concept of it. And they're really weak. Okay. Interesting. Nothing in there. Okay, right. Let's check out this one. We've got... Oh, there's one. Hello. Tough C. Actually, I could do with that bandage. Thank you. Brunette hair dye? Sure. We want to dye our hair? In case nothing in it. Right, okay. What have we got here? Brawler, grabber. Oh, we got a brute. Okay, it's noticed us. Come on. Swing! Okay. We'll check out this garage. We'll check out that garage. Then I think we'll go back to the flats above the shops. And we will have a little sleep. And there. Let's see. Why is the child's ego got a push dagger? Not very nice. Right. Okay. No, just another gen. Great. Okay, we've got 2 that aren't barricaded. Check out. Are they both just leak? Oh god. God. Crap. Oh my god. That was... Didn't like that. How many were in that flat? Like, all of them grabbers. Oh, that wasn't nice. You know what? I'm gonna shut that. Let's go in this one. We're already tired. No, nothing in there. Elle stared at the man on the bed, dumbstruck. She didn't know what to do, didn't know what to say. He was an older man, late 50s, maybe early 60s.
What? Who?
Before you say anything, he said, I assume you're from Nexus. Elle just looked at him confused, bewildered, still unable to speak. Yeah, you're definitely from Nexus. You've got that look about you. I've seen plenty come and go from there, although you seem more prepared than the rest. Bunch of scientists, the rest of them. Finally, Elle managed to get a sentence out.
So there were others. Who are you?
Fraser, said the man. He went into a massive coughing fit. You caught me at a bad time. I don't think I've got long left. I've been bit, see. There's not much I could do about it, I'm afraid. Elle quickly remembered she had the cure on her.
Take this. It's a cure developed by Nexus. I have a spare, don't worry.
The man looked at the vial and looked at her. Maybe I will. But what are you doing here? What does Nexus want this time? You still chasing ghosts? I bet you're just chasing ghosts. He seemed fairly relaxed for someone in such a precarious position.
What do you mean chasing ghosts?
Joseph Caldwell. I can tell just by looking at you that's what your mission is here too. But they all are. They all came for him. I knew him once. Not that any of you ever asked. I'll pause for a second. Was he the one from Joseph's textbooks? The one that Joseph assumed got bit and died after running away?
Are you the Fraser from Joseph's textbooks?
Yeah, that's me. I nearly went as well. One of the buggers gouged out a massive chunk of my neck. I thought I was a goner too. Luckily I managed to find a rabbit hole, patch myself up, and wait for it all to blow over. It was a rough couple of weeks though.
So you knew Joseph Caldwell?
Only for about a day. Weird sort of fellow he was. I heard he's dead. The irony, I guess. The one chasing his fool's dream of a cure, and here you are presenting me with one. After all this time. Fraser looked at her then, his face, for the first time, going serious. Now, what do you want? Elle paused. What did she want? She had so many questions for him.
How did you get...
No, none of that. I'm not going on about my life story. The last 10 years have been hell. I'm alive, and that's all that matters. Now, what do you really want to know? Elle looked him dead in the eye.
I also knew Joseph. About the same amount of time as you did. I think there's something more to this story. I don't think Joseph was a saviour like everyone else says. I need to know the truth. How he knew so much about the pathogens that he could make a cure from basic supplies and equipment. How and why Nexus has sent me and others here over the course of 10 years. Why?
Fraser beamed with happiness. One of you finally's got sense. Yeah, that Joseph was a bastard. Treated us like slaves. When they came to tame, he abandoned us. He didn't see us anything better than tools. Now, how he was able to make a cure, I haven't the foggiest. He was smart, there's no denying that. But I thought the same thing when the first of you Nexus people arrived. But I did know where his base was. At the time, I had another survivor with me. Janice was her name. Oh, she was a lovely gal. After the Nexus team had been wiped out, we went back to that base. We secured it, and we routed through it for supplies. For his notes. Something we thought we could barter with, get ourselves out the city. But when we found what we did, we were disgusted. Especially if these people thought Joseph was a martyr. They wouldn't like this. They would shoot us rather than reveal the truth. So, we left it there. We barricaded the place up, but not before my friend Janice was bit. At the time we didn't have a cure, we had nothing. So she locked herself in that room. That was the last time I saw her. It's been 10 years now. And I assume by looking your face, and the fact that you got these questions, you found those notes too. Did you find Janice? Elle looked to the ground.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I knew she'd be dead. Part of me still hoped, you know, but I knew. There wasn't anything left for her. Elle looked at him.
You went through all his journals?
Yeah, I did.
Did you discover anything? Anything that could be of use? Please tell me.
Fraser looked at her. Looked her up and down. I didn't find what you're looking for. But if the last 10 years has taught me anything in where people hide things, the most important things you'll look for the most, people hide them in the weirdest places. We checked the flat top to bottom, but thinking about it, there were a few places we didn't check. I would start with the less obvious places, behind furniture, inside toilet cisterns. If there's something you wanted hiding, it's gonna be in those places. But now, anything else?
Come with me. We can get you well. If we can get you back to Nexus, we can...
Nah, I'm an old man. I've been living far too long. 10 years too long. I don't want to go back to Nexus. They wouldn't accept me anyway. Nah, my place is here. Your place is there. Now, I need my rest. You can go. Please, leave me in peace.
Oh, okay. At least take the cure.
Maybe I will or maybe I won't. Not up to you to decide. Elle could see him starting to doze off. We'll all have a bright future, he said, before lying down.
Goodbye, Fraser. Thank you.
Do not go gentle into that good night, he said as she left. Elle pondered about this, about all of it. He was right, though. She hadn't been entirely thorough. If there was a notebook there, he was going to find it. So, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like what we're seeing, please leave a like and subscribe. A massive thank you to all my Patreons. Drew, David Clint, David Aaron, Mikhail, DeBlarg, Rye, Len, Andrew, Alex, MVH Nexus, Lord Me Lord, T Chaos, Toolman, Nacho Cheese, Mikey SoundCloud, King of Thorns, Plasco Cordova, Manlock Kyle, and Jonathan Crane. Thank you guys. You're all just so generous. Thank you so much for all your support. I'll see you next episode. Cheers. Bye-bye.